Welcome back to Create, Share, and Give. I am Mayat Marie. Thank you for passing through. Today, I am going to be paying homage to the late DMX, aka Earl Simmons. And it was just on my heart to put something back into the universe since he gave so much of himself to the public. And he motivated me and just gave me a upliftment in my vibration through his prayers and his music, the hype that he gave me just to get my day started or get through a particular moment. So I just wanted to stop by to say thank you, Earl Simmons, aka DMX. So today I want to share 4 of my top reasons why I will always have respect for DMX. And it's not easy being who you really are and showing all facets of yourself to the world, especially when you are considered an outcast. You're not doing things in the stereotypical way that society says you have to live or be. And every interview that I've seen him in, he's always been himself. Now, we all know about the switch up. Sometimes, you may have to reel it in a little bit just to get that opportunity to get in the door to further yourself, to do what you really want to do. Sometimes that may be the case. But I just admire DMX for always remaining true to who he was. No matter where he went and no matter who he talked to, whether it was a person on the corner, a huge celebrity, or someone that was interviewing him that was just getting off the ground as well. So that's a reason why I salute you, DMX. My next reason, my second reason for really respecting DMX is he was aware of his shadow side. Now, they say in psychology, being aware of your shadow side is the first step to overcoming whatever that obstacle is. But just because you know the first step, don't mean that it's always easy to continue on and overcome that. But he was definitely aware. He never backed down from that. He always said, yes, I had a substance abuse issue or something that I struggle with. And that was, he never tried to hide that. And I don't know anyone that has had a substance abuse, a problem, that has been that open about what they were doing and their drug of choice. Whether it's right or wrong, good or bad, we are not to judge another person's struggle. And unless you've been there, you definitely can't judge another person on how that addiction works. So I've always had respect for him just for being himself and being open with his pain and his trauma and trying to overcome it. And for that, I respect that. Another characteristic that I respected and admired in DMX is that he kept his faith close to his heart. And no matter what he was going through, almost in every interview, even on every album, he had a gospel record on there. And through his good, bad times, he always talked about his love for his Lord and his faith. And whatever faith you believe in, whatever you believe, I just respect that you believe in something. That's the most important thing. And that you're able to hold on to that in your trying times. At his lowest moments, he always still thanked God, thanked his Lord, And you can't do anything but respect that, because it's so easy to say what you believe in, what doctrine you believe in. It's so easy to give praise in the good times. But, as my mother used to say, when the hit the fan, when you are challenged, when you get that phone call, when you get that piece of information that you rather not have received, what do you do then? That is the challenge. How deep do your faith go? How much can I praise Most High in times where it seemed like the odds are against me, or it seems like I have been forsaken? That is my question that I ask myself, and I have been tested, and recently too. And it is a beautiful thing when you still have that faith, even though you're in the valley. You know that you have a higher power that's still walking with you. I know a few of DMX's prayers, when I hear them, when I heard him speak them, I got chills. And think about how many people he has touched at his concerts, who've listened to his music, that brought them to a faith. They may not have stayed there, but he brought them to a higher power when they would have never came in contact with that, because they may be the group of people who would not go into a church. I believe music is for everyone. All music is God's music, and it can touch people in different ways, and DMX definitely displayed that. Now, fourth reason why I always respected DMX is that he wasn't afraid to show his emotions, whether they were calm, erratic. He had interviews where he cried on TV, cried on stage. You saw him laugh. You saw him being very funny, very compassionate. And I think that if anyone can show their emotions, that is a beautiful thing, because in society, a lot of times we are taught that to be strong, you don't show your emotions. You never let anyone see you cry. You never let anyone see your vulnerable side of you. And I commend especially a man that can show his emotions, because I think men get it more than women. You know, that ideology that because you're masculine, you know, you have to sop it up and keep moving. But to actually have human emotions, because we are human, that is a good thing. That is a good sign that you're able to break through that pain, that those tears sometimes can help you break through the pain that you have had hidden within yourself for so long, or failed to acknowledge it, or has just been in the subconscious mind. And I sometimes struggle with showing my emotion, but what I have learned is that showing your emotions do not make you weak. It actually shows strength. It shows strength when you can be bold enough to stand in whatever you're going through and be able to express that. And to see a man of his caliber, of his background, to be able to cry on TV and still look manly, and it just made people open their hearts and understand, because everyone has been through something. I believe that's what this Earth School is for. It is for to teach us. We come here to learn, to grow our souls. And sometimes when you may have a wounded soul, it may come from this lifetime, it may come from past childhood traumas, that may lead you down a whole psychological rabbit hole that you may not be able to get out of, or it may take you a long time to get out of. And that's why I do not like to judge. When I see anyone on the street doing whatever they're doing, or anyone that may be homeless, I just try to be more mindful not to judge, because I never know what that person has been through. They could have been through something at a young age that broke their spirit. Their soul was broken. Not easy to put those pieces back together. So I'm going to ask you guys also to be a little more compassionate when you see people that are going through things. I cannot stand when people use the word crackhead. I wish we would just eliminate that from our vocabulary, because that's a human being you're talking about. That is a person's mother, a person's father, a person's son, mother, sister, who is going through something. And just because they're going through something, do not give us the right to poke fun at them. So DMX gave so much of his prayers into this world. I would just like for everyone to take a moment of silence and just give that energy back. And thank you, Most High, for letting Earl Simmons grace this earth and touch the lives that he touched through his art, through his emotions, and through just being himself. I pray that his family will have strength. I pray that his children receive all the love that they need and all the warmth, that he is looking down upon us with great gratitude for having graced this earth. And I thank you, Earl Simmons, for your contribution. So be it, so it is. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video.